Hi friends, this is Simran. A very warm welcome to all of you in my channel The Recipe Hut. Today in this video we are going to make a very delicious and healthy recipe, that is oatmeal and peanut butter bars. If you like peanut butter, you will love this recipe. But if you don't want to use peanut butter, you can use any nut butter of your choice. For this recipe, I've taken 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats, but you can use steel cut oats also because as it is, we are going to grind it. I'm spreading the oats on a baking tray, and now we are going to bake it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius approximately for 10 to 15 minutes. Instead of roasting the oats in the oven, you can also place it in a heavy bottom skillet and roast it over the gas stove. But this step is completely optional since it's a no-bake recipe. I like to do this step to get the nutty flavor out from the oats. Give it a good mix after 5 to 6 minutes because you don't want the oats to get burnt. After 12 to 15 minutes approximately, you will notice a nice aroma of the roasted oats. This will be an indication that the oats are done. And now we'll spread it on a kitchen towel and let it cool down a bit. Now in a food processor, add the oats and grind it to a fine consistency. So after grinding it for 2 to 3 minutes, now to this we'll be adding 1 cup of peanut butter. I am using homemade peanut butter and I'll be adding the link in the description box on how to make it. If you want, you can check it out. Before adding it, I'm gonna microwave it for 30 seconds and then we'll be adding this to the oats. To sweeten these bars, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of maple syrup. If you want, you can also add honey instead. And you can adjust the quantity of maple syrup as per your liking, but I find adding 1/4 cup makes it sweet enough. The last thing we need to add is coconut oil. So I'm adding 1/4 cup right now and 1/4 cup I'll be adding after a while. So in all, I added a little less than half a cup. It depends what kind of a texture you want for your bars. If you want your bars to be more crumbly, add a little less coconut oil, and if you want your bars to be more smooth, add a little more. Now we need to blend it till the entire mixture comes together. One thing we need to keep in mind is that because of the coconut oil that we've added, we'll have to keep these refrigerated if you want it to maintain its shape well. After blending it for a few minutes, you will notice that it has started to come together. And now I'm adding the remaining coconut oil. Blend it again. After blending it for 2 to 3 minutes, you can see that it is able to hold its shape. So this is the consistency we want. So I have transferred the mixture in a bowl, and from this mixture I had kept half a cup aside and we'll be using that later. And at this stage, if you want, you can add a teaspoon or 2 of more coconut oil, but I like the bars to have a little crumbly texture, so I'm not gonna add more coconut oil. Now transfer it on a parchment paper and I'm just gonna press it. If you want, you can also transfer the mixture in a baking tray directly and press it, but I find doing it like this easier. And now I'm just folding it, flip it and then fold the other 2 ends. And now with the help of a rolling pin, we are just gonna spread the mixture evenly. And then keep this aside. In a separate bowl, I've taken 1/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you want, you can use dark chocolate instead. And now to this I've added 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil, and then you just need to microwave it for 30 to 40 seconds or till the time the chocolate melts. Now I'm adding 2 to 3 chocolate chips for tempering. Give it a good mix, and you can see now that the chocolate is nice and smooth. Now in the remaining oats mixture that we had kept aside, add approximately 2 teaspoons of the melted chocolate and mix this well. I like to use my hands to mix it. And once the chocolate is well combined in the oats, we will again place this on the parchment paper. Now we'll fold it from these two sides and then the remaining two sides, and then we're gonna roll it so the mixture gets spread evenly. So the regular oat bar and the chocolate oat bar is ready to go in the freezer, and we need to freeze these for 4 to 5 hours or till it is nicely set. So it's been 4 hours and the peanut oatmeal bar is set nicely. Now I'm cutting the edges, but doing this is completely optional. Now I'm dividing it in 3 parts. In the first one, I am going to add some sesame seeds. Because this has been at room temperature for some time, so the sesame seeds will stick on it on its own. And on the second one, I am adding the melted chocolate. Spread it evenly. The first one is ready, we'll keep it aside. On the second one, I'm adding some roughly chopped walnuts. You can also add peanuts on it. This is also ready, we'll keep it aside. The third one, I'm drizzling some melted chocolate. And on this, I'm adding some crushed peanut powder. So the third one is also ready. Now we'll again chill this in the freezer for half an hour or till the time it's nicely set. So it's been approximately 30 minutes and our bars are nicely set. Now we're gonna cut these, and I'm cutting them in rectangles. For the second one, I'm again cutting the edges, but if you want you can skip this step. This is a perfect treat for the kids too. So our delicious, quick and healthy peanut oatmeal bars are ready. Do give this recipe a try and you are gonna love it. If you try, do not forget to tell us in the comments how it turned out for you. Thumbs up if you've liked the video, subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you get an update when I upload a new recipe. Thanks for watching.